can record it. Let's see. Yeah, we'll wait just a second. Sit down,
Since
make sure.
I was traveling Monday, so I missed my Monday yoga. I did get Shayna's noon yoga yesterday, so.
Oh, cool. Right on. And can you? I'm looking at my phone, so you're sort of far away. Can you see me? And it's all good.
Yep, you're good.
Here?
You're good.
Okay.
And the audio is fine.
Okay, great. Yeah, I got these. I haven't been using them to teach at Zoom classes at home. I have a bigger microphone, but this COVID season bought these noise canceling AirPods.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just incredible for teaching yoga. You know, it's
Okay.
just like teaching outside yoga because I can hear you talk. You don't really see them. It has a good microphone. It has Bluetooth.
Yeah, you sound good. You sound as good as you did at home. So it's good audio.
It's great. Yeah, it's fantastic. And I was all worried about being able to set up somewhere, but just using cell service has been great. I mean, I've taught like 10 classes here, maybe more, and it's never failed. So
you just put your phone's just on a tripod?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I teach classes in the morning, like on my own from, 7:30 to 8:30 in Vermont. So it's 5:30 to 6:30 here. And so I brought lights. And so in the morning at 5:30, it's dark, but at 6:30 is right when the sun's rising. So it's just this beautiful time every morning. It's
cool.
Really great. So I've been loving it. Well, yeah, so we'll start. Thing I wanted to just say today before we started was, so I'm here taking care of my mom, and it can be pretty intense because she has dementia, and kind of hanging out with her, and a caregiver comes so that I can go teach these classes. And so, like, for instance, today, I was just so grateful to be like, okay, I love my mom, but just having a little bit of a break to like go to yoga and breathe and be in my body. I just feel so grateful and lucky to like have yoga practice. And I recognize like it's a real privilege to like get away and be able to like just be in our bodies and with our breath. So just enjoy our little vacation today. So sit comfortably and sit with your eyes closed. And just just really savor this escape into yourself. I recognize just the people I know in Vermont are all like yoginis and yogis and all healthy. And here, I just see lots of people I don't know, and it's like recognizing everybody could benefit from yoga and like having a little bit of a break. And I just feel so lucky to be in a community where so many people are practicing. So we're lucky, I think. And just with the breath, just enjoy how the exhale is very much a letting go feeling. And on the inhale, you just expand, sit a little taller. And every breath is a chance to just get a little bit more connected. I really see the yoga practice as a selfish practice in terms of like you're taking care of yourself, but as a community practice in terms of you take care of yourself so you can go back into your community and like matter in a positive way. So it's good to take time for yourself here. So just a couple more breaths, and think of the inhale as, just expanding your own goodness. And then the exhale is just this feeling of, just letting go of any kind of tensions maybe that you know about during the day that you've had, or just a feeling of maybe not knowing what it is, but a feeling of letting go a little bit. And then just a few breaths in this way. And then we'll go ahead and bring our palms together at the heart center. Lift your heart up towards your thumbs. Let our upper arms roll back a little bit. And we'll chant together. We'll chant the sound of Om together one time. So take a full exhale. And a deep, sweet inhale. Okay, sweet. So just slowly lower yourself down onto your back, and you can have your feet flat, knees bent. We'll start with the arms extended out and widen the feet a little bit with the feet flat, and then just let the knees fall side to side, so left to right. Just releasing the knees side to side. Feels really nice. And then drop both knees over to the right. You can turn your head to the left and breathe here. So nice deep breathing. And just this real feeling of like a vacation into yourself. I think of it as a vacation into yourself, but also recognizing it's a vacation away from other things that might be hard to deal with. So that's nice. Ultimately, you know, you want to be able to like calm the mind, be all zen in any situation, but I'm still working on that. And I just find like walking away, it's just so much easier. So just enjoy being here and breathe, particularly into the left side of the ribs, just finding space on the left side of the ribs. Okay, and the knees back to center, drop your knees to the left and head to the right. And just opening up on the right side of the ribs. Super great. All right, so come back and then walk the feet in a little closer. Bring the arms more along the sides and raise and lower your hips with your breath. So on the inhale, lift the hips up, over to the front of the chest, and exhale, lower the hips down. And just nice movement back and forth with the hips. Raising and lowering, feels really good. I like when you get the hips all the way down to do a little rock with your hips so you get more of a low back curve, and then you push the low back in as you lift the hips up. Just kind of gives this little massage in the low back, I feel like, or getting the low back moving a little. So up and down. And next time the hips are high, just keep them up there. Pull the heels in towards your shoulders. Keep the chin away from your chest. Squeeze your butt a little bit. And nice breath, feeling openness through the front of the chest. Nice space through the front of the chest here. Couple breaths here. Okay, and then lower your hips all the way down. And when you get down, rock the pelvis a little bit so you have a little bit of a low back curve. All right, and then bring your right foot across the left thigh. Left lower leg up to parallel, interlace your fingers behind the left thigh and reach your right knee away. So slight low back curve. And outer upper arms roll back, chin away from the chest a little and happy in your toes. So right foot across the left thigh, hugging the left knee in, right knee reaching away. Okay, let that go. And other side, left foot across the right thigh, really diving into just being in your body, like the experience of being embodied, the feeling of each posture, each posture, even though if it's the same side to side, it still feels a little different, like same posture, different side. So just get into the kind of the sensations of the body and let that really be this vacation into yourself. And breathing, reaching the left knee away, low back curve. Okay, that's wonderful. Okay, so both feet flat. Great, then let's go ahead and cross your right knee over the left. Bring your legs up and lift your chest up. See if you can find your big toes. And straighten your legs a little bit. Pull the feet down towards your armpits. And broad through the heart. A little bit of a low back curve. And breathe. So here, rock the pelvis forward a little. Think of your inner thighs moving away from your chin and your thighs broadening side to side. Relaxing your eyes. So great. All right. And then switch to the other side. So left leg across the right. Reach the feet up, lift your head up, find your big toes, straighten your legs. Pull your feet in and keep a low back curve here. And just that nice feeling of, yeah, there's this outside world, you know, that we deal with, but then really connecting to the inner world, kind of focusing here, finding our minds here, letting go of that outside stuff. It's very helpful. It's taking a little bit of a reprieve, a little bit of a refuge from all that. Okay, that feels so great. Okay, so extend your left leg out on the mat and reach your right foot up and interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. Push your thigh into your fingers and reach your foot more toward your head. Open through the back of your leg and happy in your eyes. So a little bit of a low back curve here. And really just imagine like you have like a sandbag or someone who's sitting on your foot so that your right leg is really integrated into the hip socket. Then support your right leg with your right hand. You can place your left hand on the top of your left thigh and open your right leg out to the right. Push out through your feet. Broad through the chest. Keep the left hip rooted down. Oh yeah. And then bring the leg up, extend your arms out like a T, and then keep going with the right leg all the way over to the left. And turn your head to the right. And roll your right hip away from your right armpit. That feels great. So nice and broad to the chest. Rolling open and really diving in like, okay, this is I'm connecting to all the experiences of the body here. Connecting to the breath. Intentionally finding this refuge. in yourself. Come back, hug your right knee into your chest, and extend the right leg out. And left leg up, and interlace your fingers behind the left thigh. What I so much love about this whole idea of vacation into the self is it's easy to look somewhere else for the answers, you know. And I just love the feeling of like, oh, this thing I've been looking for, of like a calm mind. I just have to like turn way inward and it's there. So that's pretty cool. So push your thigh into your fingers, reach your foot more towards your head, happy in your heart. Maybe a little smile. Nice to be in the park. Even though it is a little edgy, like this time of the day in Colorado, there's regular rainstorms that come in. So it's always like, which adds energy to the whole experience. All right, so open your left leg out to the left. Right hip stays grounded. Nice and broad through the chest here. So you want to ground the right, right hip, so that then you have something to stretch from, you know. If you just let the right hip lift up, you aren't going to get anything, but if you keep it rooted down, it's really nice. Okay, bring the leg up, extend the arms out, drop the left leg all the way over to the right, and then unwind your upper body back to the left. And open to the left side of the ribs. So there's a lot going on here, you know, from the twist, the leg extended, open to the arms, the head turn. So, you know, there's a lot to vacation retreat into. So really enjoy that. Okay, come back, hug your left knee in, and then go ahead and also bring your right knee in, so both knees, and widen the knees a little bit. Happy in your toes, so spread your toes, widen your chest. So you're getting open through the inner thighs, and then rock side to side. So just let the head rock, rocking side to side. It feels nice. Then come back to center, hands to the inside, find your big toes. Turn your feet up toward the ceiling, pull the knees more down toward the floor. Happy in your eyes. Broad, like really reaching the knees away. Relaxing your jaw. Pulling the toes down so the knees are coming closer to the floor. Or the grass, wherever you're at. Okay, then bring the feet together off the ground. Interlace your fingers around the feet. Pull the feet in toward your chest. Broad to the chest, reach the knees away as you push the feet toward each other. So feet pushing toward each other, knees reaching away. Happy in your eyes. It's great, you know, going through these postures. Each posture has this other, you know, different feeling to focus on. So just little subtle changes. Even staying in a posture a while, it changes. Okay, knees back to center. Hug yourself in like you're a little raisin. Nice, tight, and roll forward and back a couple times. So good. And then roll yourself up, and we're going to extend the left leg out and right foot in, and turn to face your straight leg. So a little bit of turn, reach your chest forward and fold. And think about the hips are grounded, the left heel's grounded, and you're really lengthening out through your head, like long through the ribs. Mm-hmm. Okay, go ahead and come up from that, and we'll switch to the other side. So left foot comes in to the right inner thigh. Turn a little bit, fold over your right leg. Really letting yourself just be in your body, just the feelings of the body. We're connecting to the physical and emotional and the breath rather than the mind, just kind of letting thoughts come and go. Okay, good. Then come up from here and we'll widen the legs wide. So the feet are facing up toward the sky. And if you put your hands behind your hips, you can kind of scoot yourself a little bit forward and just get a little wider. So wide feet. Turn to face your right leg, like your chest facing your right leg, and then fold over your right leg. Keep the left hip grounded. And move with the breath. So inhale, find length. Exhale, pull a little deeper. Okay, oh man. And up, other side. Oh, turning the chest, face toward the toes. So right hip grounded, reaching long. Okay, come up and then we got to go forward. So first get tall, so hips grounded, head reaching up, then reach way forward. And then you can curl forward, toes facing up. And you're really reaching the heart forward, long neck. Getting into where you feel this. Just breathe into the stretch of it. Then come up, soles of the feet together. So place your hands behind you, lift your hips and move your hips a little forward. Hold on to your ankles and then rock the pelvis forward, lift the chest and look up. So let the outer upper arms roll back, shoulders down, head up, chin up, and find length through the neck. So long through the neck. Pushing the feet together as the knees reach away. Yeah. Hips are grounded. Really getting into the little bit of different feel on each on each posture, even if it's, you know, just notice how it's a little different for you. Okay, wrap your fingers around your toes, then curl forward. So first reach forward, then curl down, let the head go. And you can even rock the head a little side to side, like get a little bit longer on the right side of the neck and then longer on the left side of the neck. Feels good. Enjoy how the breath, you know, as you inhale, you reach heart, exhale, you fold. It's just kind of natural. Don't even have to try to do it. That's how it's going to happen. Okay, come up from that and then cross the legs and we'll come over onto our hands and knees into table. Oh yeah. Start with little circles in the hips. So hips back to the heels, over, around. Good, and then go the other way. Circles in the hips. So then come back to table, head long, hips back. Extend your right leg back and your left hand forward, just a nice space. Using your core strength to hold the posture. Get the left arm alongside your left side of your head and foot reaching back. Yeah, okay, and then lower down, we'll do the other side. So left leg, reaching back, right hand forward, core supporting all that. So pushing back, reaching forward, nice and long. Great, okay, so then lower the knee and the hand, wide knees, big toes together, push your hips back towards your heels with your hands. So just pushing back and then inch the hands more forward, drop your head down to the mat and enjoy a nice child's pose here. So hips reaching back, nice child's pose. Yeah, nice space here. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so let's come back up to table. Walk your feet back a little bit, so it's a little bit bigger table, and then back to downward dog. So bend one knee and then the other. Just kind of walking the hips side to side. Feels good. And then bend both knees, hips up and back, head between the arms, and just push back with the hands. Head reaching long here. Feel your strength. So here, you know, it's a little bit different. Like instead of feeling the stretch in the muscles going into the body, it's more the strength of the muscles and how the breath might change a little bit. Same concept though, you're still diving into yourself. Okay, then walk your feet forward and into forward fold. Doo-doo-boo. Let the head go, hold on to your elbows and swing a little bit. So swing side to side. And I love that. I've really been loving this deep forward fold in terms of feeling the stretch from the bottoms of the feet to the top of the head. So you're really heavy, hips reach up, the head reaches down, arms are heavy. Okay, then hands to the hips, bend the knees a little bit, come up. Nice, good job. Raise the hands up. palms facing toward each other, and then sit back and down like you're sitting in a chair. Again, getting in touch with the body in different ways. So instead of getting in touch in terms of stretching, you're getting in touch in terms of strength. So little fingers toward each other, thumbs away, broad to the chest. Then just get the hips back a little bit more, down a little bit more. Strong in the belly. Okay, hands to your heart. Let's twist to the right. So left elbow outside the right knee, still strong in the core, looking up toward the sky. Colorado clouds. I love Western clouds. Something moving to Vermont from Wyoming. I really miss the Wyoming clouds, the big puffy clouds. Okay, hips low, hands high. Coming up, back up. And then hands to the heart, we'll go to the other side. Feel your strength. Stack your shoulders. Left shoulder over the right and head reaching forward. Okay, come back, hands high, hips low. Strong, and straighten the legs, come up. Reaching, reaching, reaching up. Then we'll fold forward all the way down. Oh yeah. Okay, right foot back to a lunge. Left foot back, downward dog. Nice inhale, come forward to plank. And elbows in, lower down. Point your toes, lift your heart so long through all sides of the neck. And then go ahead and move back to downward dog. Right foot forward to a lunge. Strong in the belly as the left foot comes forward. Cool. Inhale the hands all the way up. Reaching. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Inhale the left foot back to a lunge. Right foot back. Running dog. Come forward to plank. Elbows in, lower down. Point your toes, lift your heart, squeeze your butt a little bit. And back to downward dog. Okay, left foot forward to a lunge. Ground the left foot, right foot forward. And inhale, raise the hands all the way up. Reaching tall, and then bring the palms together. And just like this energy of pulling down, so the palms are together. Bring the palms in front of your heart. You can close your eyes, tuck your chin a little bit. It's nice. The eyes closed can really help me anyway, really connecting to that inner sanctum, inner refuge, inner vacation. So it's like feel the energy of the body here, the breath. It's nice. Okay, release your hands. You can open your eyes. Take your right foot back and turn it parallel to the back of the mat. Extend the arms. We'll go ahead and come forward with the left hand on the left shin. Right hand reaching up, twisting from above the hips, all the way up to your eyes. So hips are reaching back and grounding as your head lengthens forward. Notice anywhere that you might be holding any kind of tension. You know, it's like, oh, I don't need to hold that tension. It's hard in the middle of a moment like you're in an intense experience of like, okay, am I holding any tension? You know, yes. But nice to like take a little break, kind of let go of all that tension or thought that you might have tension and then go back to whatever. I think it's really helpful. All right, come up, hands to the hips, back foot forward, other foot. So left foot back, right toes facing forward, right heel lines up to the arch of the left foot, extend the arms, and we'll come down. Turning the chest toward the ceiling, looking up toward the left fingers. So the hips are reaching back and the head is very much reaching forward. And just enjoy the space from the hips to the head. Okay, come back up. Hands to the hips and back foot forward. Okay, stand steady in your left foot. Let's go ahead and bring up the right foot into a tree. So the foot's on your inner thigh and just hands at the heart. It's kind of nice to feel the energy in the midline. So the foot pushes in toward the thigh, the fingers come together. The palms come together gently. That's like you're holding on to this energy in the middle for balance. Head radiating up. And then if you want to raise your hands up, that's cool, you can do that. Just reaching the hands up. You can have the foot above or below the knee or a little kickstand style. Okay, release the hands and then lower the leg down and raise the left foot up. Place that on your inner right thigh. Different side, different experience, different escape. Palms together at your heart. And then once you feel like, all right, I'm good, then raise the hands up. So reaching up through the fingers. Yeah. Steady in the standing leg. So right thigh hugging in against your left foot. Okay, lower the hands. Great. Lower the foot. Steadying both feet. Hands reaching up. Nice and tall. Fold forward. All the way down. Finding a nice forward fold. And work your way back to downward dog. Hips reaching away from the hands. Come forward to plank. Elbows close in as you lower. Point your toes. Lift the heart up. And back to nice downward dog here. So hips reaching up and back. Yeah, just enjoy the length. This length. Okay, so walk yourself forward. Oh yeah, come all the way into a seat, sitting with your legs crossed. And just take your hands on your knees. Actually, if you turn your palms up, so the backs of your hands are on your knees, it's pretty great. It rolls the outer upper arms back a little bit, lifts the chest, just that simple movement. Lifts the chest, and then with a level chin, bring the head back slightly, get the ears over the shoulders and lift up through the crown of the head. So enjoy this, space here. Feel anchored in the hips as the head reaches up. And find this simple release here. I can recognize why people, stereotypically are in this kind of position, like finding an escape. There is something about it that's just very, connecting, I guess. So you got to make sure you have a little bit of low back curve though, because the low back can start being hurting if you don't. And lifting heart, long neck. Take 2 more breaths here. Okay, and then just let that go. Lay down onto your back and bring your knees in toward your chest. hold on beneath your shin, below your shin, below your knees and your upper shins. And just an easy rocking left to right. So you're on one side of the head, the other, like, ah, how nice. Really gentle. Then extend your legs out and reach your arms over your head. So, you know, just getting your feet and your fingers as far away as comfortable. So reaching, reaching, reaching. Nice length. Good. And then relax. Bring the arms along the sides, palms face up. Ah. And just a nice letting go, like feeling like, oh, I don't have to do anything. No responsibilities, no tasks, except just caring for yourself by letting go and being supported by the earth, by the mat, by the floor here. And I'll watch the time, so don't worry about that. And enjoy deepening your breath. Discover a little bit of movement in your fingers and let the toes wiggle a little bit. You can even get the wrists involved, the ankles involved. And reach your arms over your head. Find that big long stretch. And roll to the right. Knees come in. Comfortable position on your right. The knees in. And from here, we'll come up to a seat, sitting comfortably with the eyes closed. And place the palms together at the heart center. And just for your own like memory, just notice how you feel now compared to the beginning of class. Any kind of shift in terms of like, you know, even if it's a little bit, how great. I hope so. So nice bright heart, and we'll chant the sound of Om together one time. So take a full exhale, a deep, sweet inhale. Love in me bows to love in you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Awesome. So glad you're here today.
Glad you took the time to lead me.
Yeah.
I wish
Yeah,
you well
great.
in your travel, your
Yeah.
experiences there. I went through that with my dad. It's a hard thing.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, it is. I feel like every day is like this unknown, like you don't know what's around the bend, kind of, it's like
Does
this
she
unknown kind of roller coaster of what's happening. Yeah.
does she have good days and bad days? I mean,
Yeah. Like
towards the
last
end,
night.
my dad just didn't know you were in the room towards the end. So I mean, it was
Yeah. She knows I'm there. She just doesn't necessarily know who I am,
yeah,
you know?
yep,
But we have a really nice time. She's like admits, like she's at this place where she recognizes something's not right in her mind,
sure,
but she also uh she she also says, I know something's not right in my mind, but I'm really happy. Like
yep,
I feel really happy. And it's like, well, thank goodness, because some people I know just don't end up dying happy. They just
no,
are angry or,
yep,
hateful but she's
yep.
like very happy. It's really super fun to hang out with her. Like she's she's up for anything. She'll do anything. She never
That's good.
says no.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So yeah,
Well, good
but
luck
it's still,
with that
okay.
experience, and
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Really
hopefully
appreciate it.
I'll dial in again next week if see what's going on.
Okay. Very cool. All right. Good to see you.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.